more than one narrative.
Yeah.
And you're asking them what they think, and it's a process. So you're individualizing the story, you're individualizing the explanation according to that person. Just like we would individualize an exercise program, we would individualize our manual therapy approach, we'd individualize that explanation as well.
Yep.
So it's that
and I really think this kind of
approach.
Exactly. I really think the person-centered, the patient-centered approach could be applied across the board, whether it's a manual therapy-based approach or even an exercise-based approach, right? To me, one of the worst things I see is when the patient comes in with this long list of things that their last therapist or their present therapist gave them to do. And I ask them, what do you feel when you're doing it? And sometimes they say, I feel like I'm doing a lot of things that the therapist said should be good for me, right? And then I ask them, do you feel a connection, right? Because to me, if you're going to give a patient an exercise or a stretch or anything, I think that something up here should kick in and say, oh yeah, I can feel it. I feel why he gave me that exercise. Whether it's because it's addressing that area that I perceive as weak, or it's addressing that area that I perceive as tight. Something about the homework, something about the intervention that happens in our room, all of it should connect with the patient's perspective. So they say, yeah, I get this. I think that's one of the intangibles in our profession that doesn't get enough attention and credit, getting into the patient's perspective more than our perspective as the expert.